Morning, friends. This is Lee Kersey of Simple, Georgia. I'm going to set that down. And for the powers that be, disclaimer, I am not advocating to smoke a pipe or cigars. I'm not advocating for children to get into tobacco use. And it is what it is. I'll get this thing figured out sooner or later. I think I heard Yusuf Syed. I watched his video last week before my phone got throttled, and I'll update you on that. But I watched his video before my phone got throttled, and he mentioned that he had tried to comment on my video like 7 or 8 times, something like that. I think it was 7 times, but anyway, comment did finally come through, and I think some of it has to do with this push that the YouTube server platform has to do against tobacco use. So, having said that, I will continue to smoke my pipe, although I do not advocate or push for people to smoke a pipe. I will push for my freedoms to be able to smoke a pipe and cigar, but I will not push for somebody else to do it. If they want to do it, that's on them. And yeah. In my opinion, there's a lot of things more worse than smoking a pipe and cigar, but because from the way I'm seeing it, you have more children and quackheads. Well, let me take, well, no, I'm not going to take that back. You have more people like that out there chasing a strawberry vape, cheesecake vape or something, which is nothing but pure chemical, and it's worse than the pipe tobacco and cigars. And you got one of them vape shops popping up, and the bongs and the marijuana, you got all that popping up on every corner. So, and it's way worse than smoking a pipe cigar. So, and that's what these people are going after, and they're putting the premium pipes and cigar in the same category as that. But we all know what the deal is. So, and some of my videos may get taken down. If they get taken down, I'll live with it, and I'll do. They may not let me make more videos. I don't know. But I'll try to keep making videos and go from there. But I will continue to smoke my pipe. I will continue to smoke cigars, and there's nothing they can do to stop me from doing that, short of taking me out, eliminating me. So, and just because they eliminate me on YouTube, that don't matter. I would like to stay on YouTube and share some of my knowledge with mechanical things that I've run across, with trucking, with detailing, these old engines that we're working with, things like that. I would like to share my knowledge with that, but it is what it is. So, having said that, I put the pipe down so I can talk, have a short video with y'all. I normally don't wear this heavy jacket at the house, but it was a little bit cooler than I wanted to be out here in just a regular shirt, even a long sleeve shirt. We're at that time of the year where we've got like cold mornings, and by 10 o'clock you run around in a t-shirt. So it's one of them deals. I didn't want to be sitting out here on the porch freezing, and going from there. But in my pipe this morning, I've got some new blends I'm testing out. I've got 1 or 2 more I've got to test out at a pack of 8. So I'm testing these blends out, getting the guys some feedback, and going from there. as far as I know, we've got the Dallas Pipe Show coming up next. I believe it's going to be, I'd have to double check, but I believe it's going to be either next week or the weekend after that in Dallas, Texas. So I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description when the pipe show is going to be there in Dallas. And then next year, the pipe shows start off in St. Louis. Then you got, I think the St. Louis shows in like the end of January, first part of February. And then you've got Muletown. And then you've got Chicago. Chicago will be a 30-year anniversary of the Chicago show. So they've got a lot of stuff planned for that. So if you can, try to make that one. Muletown is always going to be my first love. But Chicago, like I said, they've got that 30-year thing, and they've got a good bit of stuff planned from that, from the, my understanding from the people that's over it. And, you know, keep up with the forums. I'll try to keep everybody posted when these shows comes around. You've got, after Chicago, you've got Columbus, you've got Capital Land up in New York, you got Richmond, you've got Smitty's there in Gainesville, Georgia. Well, I think Smitty's has one twice a year. You got the Indiana Pipe Show, and then you've got Las Vegas, Dallas, and that's the ones that I know of. I've heard of one up in Wyoming. I don't know if my videos reach anybody in Wyoming, but I've heard of one up in that area. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. I don't believe I saved the information on that particular one, but yeah, there's several pipe shows. So anyway, I'm just finishing up some, just brought the dog in from a walk. Finishing up a little bit of drying some laundry, packing everything up so I can get out of here this afternoon. I've got a few things I got to take care of today, so still trying to find some paperwork for the CPA for our wonderful state revenue service. Trying to fight a audit from 2020, which was going on 6 years ago now. And these dad blame IRS people, federal and state, they wait, 7-8 years. They sit there and think that you don't keep receipts or whatever, and you're not going to be able to fight them. Well, I've done fought the federal IRS twice and won. Now I'm fighting the state. So I believe I'll win because I got my receipts. I just got to put my hands on all of them. And this time I've actually got a CPA. The two times I fought the federal, I didn't have a CPA, but this time I've actually got a CPA. So yeah, I won't get an actual return, even though I'm owed money from the state, but I won't owe them anything either. And of course I'm paying out of pocket for the CPA, but that's a tax write-off, so it is what it is. It's part of business. Probably won't get my big truck running until sometime after the first of the year from the way it's looking. After the first year, I'm going to start on my, probably in the springtime, I'm going to start on my bus, converting it to a motorhome. So I'll bring y'all along for that ride. Got a bunch of stuff to clean up around the house still, but with it being wintertime, I'll probably, right here around the holidays, we've got this function in November the 15th. And then you got Thanksgiving, 2 weeks after that, and then you've got Christmas in December, so I'll be prepared for that. So I may or may not make very many videos between now and then. I may just pop on, around the holidays or something. I don't know. May throw a couple of little short videos on between then, just a heads up. So if you see me, you see me. If you don't, You know, hope everybody has a great couple of months. And it's not that I'm trying to ignore y'all on the camera. Um, Being in safety and security and around the fire department, bodyguard work, I'm constantly looking around at things and paying attention. So it's not that I'm ignoring the camera. I'm just, you know, it's just part of my training. Um, you see things out in the wild that I say out in the wild. I mean, heck, you see things every day that's just not right or whatever. So, due to my background and my training, I'm just constantly watching, or try to. I can't catch everything, but yeah, I want to let y'all know I'm not ignoring y'all on the camera. it's it's just my nature to watch and pay attention. So, yep. I got a few things in my mind I'm wanting to try to get put down. I'm wanting to start probably after the first year. I'm going to try to start taking notes and hopefully learn how to do this editing on this YouTube stuff to where I can work on that and go from there. We hope y'all have a great Sunday. Have a great week. We thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to let y'all go so I can get in and get some stuff done because I've got to pull out sometime in the 4-ish range. And by the time I get my clothes finished up and get a few little things done that I want to do, it's going to be a minute. So we're already at 12, 13 minutes now. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll keep in touch. Like I said, I'll try to make some videos. Having said that, I forgot I was going to tell y'all about the throttling on my phone. I've got 2 numbers on my phone, one for work, one for personal, and both of them is linked to my phone. And then I've got my tablet and my hotspot. I've got unlimited data, but with me traveling, I'm eating up even though I've got unlimited data, I'm eating up the 64, 70 gigs, whatever that they allocate per line of fast, what they call the fast data. And after like 64, 70 gigs, they start throttling it. And now, on my main line that I stay on all the time, that I do most of my stuff on, it's throttled down to like 400 gigs of download speed or something, or 400 megs of download speed, so it's like super slow. And when I looked at my data, I went to the phone company Friday, and when I looked at my data, talking to the customer service rep there, they told me I got like a super great phone. The problem is I've got so many apps and things that I do on my phone, and with all the photos and videos I've got on my phone, it is overworking the phone. And when I looked at my data, I was at like 87, 90 gigs of usage. So yeah, so they got my phone throttle like super duper slow, and I'm having to bounce between the phone, my personal tablet, all of my stuff with the work, with the truck I deal with the truck tablet. So yeah, and I'm having to try to balance all this stuff out while I'm trying to run the truck, and it's fun. So anyway, that's what's happening with the phone. So it is what it is. I've just got to figure out how to balance my time between all of it and go from there. And but anyway, like I said, we hope y'all have a great day, have a great week, and it's just one of them challenges to work through that I've got to deal with. I've got to learn how to work through these challenges and deal with them. I mean, it's nothing but a little bump in the road. I mean, there's nothing to be really concerned about. It's just one of the things that I've got to live with. So, but y'all have a great one, and we hope to see y'all next time. Bye now.